Am I live? Are we actually live? Wait, am I live though? Wait, let me actually check. Yeah, I am live. Okay, nice. I actually like double checking that. I was like, whoa. It'd mess up if I wasn't. Hello, people. Seku-Senpai here. We're back for Umineko When They Cry. Da da da. So, yeah, I know last week, what was it? Literally a week ago since I last streamed. Dang. A whole week. What happened last time? We started the chapter or episode, and who else? What else? We met more about Anji. She's able to spiritually speak with Maria via that book that Maria had. Yo, what's up, Victor? I don't want to be awkward. So yo, party tricks. Hey, you gotta have them party tricks though. But yo, true. Water is yo. I feel my place will be too wet and stuff. Well, then again, I could like bring the water off of stuff, and let's see. With fire though, with fire, yo, I'd be always warm. I'd be always warm if I want to be warm. But yeah, we're going to continue from where we left off. As soon as the game loads, because the game takes forever to load. Yo, Red Rebel, how's it going? What's up? It's going well. It's going well. Yeah. So I was going to stream on Thursday. I have a story to tell. So I was going to stream on Thursday, like I said I was, but I forgot I had work. So how did I forget I have work that day? I usually work on Thursdays. Well, sometimes I work on Thursdays. Well, that day I was leaving. Now I usually do work at home. Most of my work is remote. It's usually once or twice a month. I usually head out. I work outside of my usual remote home place. So I forgot to do that. So I was about to stream after then. Then Friday, my PC was not having it. My PC was like, no more today. I recorded like 3 things that day. I was editing stuff. And then my computer updated. My update didn't go through. And then I had updated again. Then it turns out it was freezing. My PC was like, nope. So, it is what it is. Anyways, here's the game. Finally. Jeez. Steam takes forever to load. And now the game's not showing up for y'all. Now is it showing up? There we go. Fire is fire. What was that line from The Incredibles? He was like, meat is meat. I forget. Anyways, let's get back to this. Get back to this drama. Who knows what's going to happen today? Well, I don't know what's going to happen today. We're loading. Load it up. What was that? What did that say? Okay, I read that. Oh. And top of the line. Top of the line. Top of the line. Is that like a lyric in a song? I feel like I'm making up stuff. Okay, so. Gee, my volume loud. Okay. Y'all can't hear anything, though. There you go. Now y'all could hear this. This lovely music right now. That's good. Everything is good. Nice. Okay. 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 Ooh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hey, not to rely on him. Be awkward. Y'all still can't hear anything? Still can't hear anything? Hold up. No game sound still. Oh, I know what I have to do. Okay. It's the one thing I always forget to do. I forget to put everything on track 1. Okay, now y'all should be able to hear it. It'll be like a few seconds till it actually adjusts now. Make sure everything else is good too. Okay, let me know if y'all could hear it now because you should. Hopefully. Okay. Excellent, excellent, awesome.
恥ずかしいんだよ。
The one thing I always forget to do.
恥ずかしい？なんで？ママはよく僕を外に連れて行っちゃいけないって言うし、マリアのことをよくもう何歳になったんだからダメとかそういう言い方をするし。
Ooh?
マリアはサクタラと一緒で全然恥ずかしくないよ。僕はライオンだけどぬいぐるみだし。ライオンでぬいぐるみだけどマリアのお友達だよ。
Hey, that's right, that
一緒
friendship.
にお出かけしよう。ママがいない時だけ内緒で。
Yo, Maria said, yo, she ain't around. Oh,
ひょっとしてサ
It all
ク
means
タラ
me
も
and you.
恥ずかしい？
Hmm.
僕は恥ずかしくないけど。
People outside are a little scary. Sketch.
そっか。
You got some sketchy
じ
people
ゃあ
out
サク
there.
タラが怖くなくて一緒にお出かけできるようにする。マリアに任せて。便利なのがあるの。
Huh. Really useful. What's she gonna grab? Maria started fishing around her messy room. Yeah, speaking about room, this is Maria's bedroom? Geez, look at all those stuffed animals. Got candy there and stuff. Is that real candy or is that toy candy? Got a plant on the ceiling. All those books, occultic books, carved pumpkin, more stuffed animals. Why she got a big old closet? Okay, anyways, Maria fishing around her room. Rosa often told her to clean it up. Maria apparently didn't like doing it. Yo, what up, Morinda? Reverend Maria herself knew more or less where everything was. So much so that if it were to be cleaned up, she would have trouble finding where anything was. Yeah, man, cluttered.
ほら見てサクタラ。ナップザック。
Ah, okay, but Sakura threw her in the bag. Maria proudly held it up high. Taro looked at the knapsack, which was gaping open, squirming as though saying, "Are you serious?"
ウリュウ。マリア。
I am
もしか
serious.
して。これなら一緒にお買い物に行けるし、サクタラも怖くないよ。
Maria held Sakutora up and started stuffing him into the knapsack. At first, she tried to stick him in head first, but then he'd be upside down and suffocate. So she pulled him out and tried pushing him in again, feet first.
ウリュウ。きつい、狭い、暗い。ウリュウ。
Yo, this section.
ほら、大丈夫だよ。頭を出せば狭くないし、暗くないから怖くないよ。景色もいいよ。
Yeah, but I was like that too when I was younger. Yeah, I always brought my stuffed animals with me places. I still have my stuffed animal on the doorknob. Yo, he guards my room.
大丈夫だよ。今日のお夕
Can y'all
食
see
は
that from
何
there?
がいい
No,
か
you
な。
can't.
さあさあ、お出かけしようサクタラ。マリアお姉ちゃん、楽しそう。
Yo,
と
happy
っても楽
times.
しい。一人だったら寂しくてつまらないことでも、サクタラが一緒なら何でも楽しい。
Okay.
どんな人間のお友達だって夕方になったらお家へ帰らなきゃならない。
Yep.
でもサクタラは帰らないし、いつまでも一緒にいてくれる。一緒にテレビも見るし、お布団の中だって一緒だし、雷が怖い夜には手だって握っていてくれる。
Nice.
クローゼットやベッドの下のお化けだって追っ払ってくれるんだよ。サクタラ頼もしい。
Sakutora's the homie. Okay.
マリアを怖がらせるお化けは僕ライオンだから勇気を出して追い払っちゃうよ。
Okay.
ガオー。
They were so close that it made me a little envious. I'm supposedly older now than Maria One-chan was then. But Maria One-chan really is my One-chan, and I still haven't reached her level. If only I had a friend close like Sakutora.
マリアもサクタルもエンジェの身近なお友達だよ。 つもマリアたちはエンジェのすぐそばにいる。
Nice.
でもエンジェの魔法が弱いから、こう
Magic
し
is
てマリ
weak.
アの日記を開かないと知覚できないだけ。
Okay, interesting.
知覚？マリアお姉ちゃんは難しい言葉を知ってるね。
According to her, this world is full of magic and spirits, and they're as natural and nearby as a light breeze.
風って普段は気にもしないし見えもしないけれど、お線香の煙とかがたなびくとそれを見ることができるんじゃない？
Yep, true.
そうね。そしてそれは見えなくても普段から私たちと身近にあるものだわ。
You know it's there, but you can't see it sometimes.
マリアもサクタロもいつだってエンジェのすぐ近くで一緒なんだよ。
Okay.
神様や精霊、守護霊も
The analogies
私たち
in
の
this
すぐ
always
身
on
近にい
point.
るの。でも意識しないと存在を感じられない。目では見えない風のように。でもそれは確実に私たちの身近にあって、魔力という煙がたなびけば誰にだって見えるものなの。
Okay. I thought I'd only be able to meet Maria One-chan once while this diary was open. But from what she says, she's always with me, and I can meet her at any time if I truly desire to.
マリアは自分の日記に日々の記録と一緒に自分の魂のかけらを残しておいたの。だからこの日記にはマリアの魔法の力が宿ってるの。
Okay, she left a fragment of her soul in the diary.
でも
Okay.
それはとても微弱なもので、エンジェ以外の人には誰も感じ取れない。
Okay. Interesting.
私にだけはわかるの？だってエンジェはマリアと同じで魔女の力を宿しているも
Yep.
の。
Okay.
エンジ
Okay,
ェだ
that's
っ
all.
て
That makes
ちゃん
sense.
とお
Yeah.
勉強すればきっと将来立派な魔女になれるんだよ。
Hey.
魔女、それは楽しいのかしら？
Majo. Maho
楽
shoujo?
しいよ。そうすれば日記を開かなくてもマリアやサクタロがいつも身近にいるのがわかるようになるよ。
Okay.
そしたら毎日がとっても楽しくなる。そしたらエンジェにマリアは他にもたくさんのお友達を紹介できるよ。そ
Okay.
したら毎日が忙しくてとっても賑やかになるよ。
Yeah, definitely.
それは楽しいかもしれない。
Positive
マリアお姉ちゃんが
thing,
残した
you know?
魔導書も持ってるわ。今度真面目に読んでみるわね。そしたら私も一人ぼっちじゃなくなるかな。
I forgot Sakutora was there for a second. Maria One-chan and Sakutora said that at the same time. Happy that I had developed an interest in the world of witches. The whistle and xylophone was jamming. Okay, so we're still here, okay. With her knapsack on her back and half of Sakutora's face peeking out of it, she triumphantly walked through the shopping district late at night. Well, it was that time of day after all. Everyone in the shopping district was either a shop owner lowering the shutters on their shops, or an employee rushing, or else staggering on their way home. Amidst all that, Maria, who was in a good mood like someone on a hike, probably looked quite merry. Every once in a while, passing employees would glance at her back with the eyes of someone seeing something out of place. Office ladies giggled at the cute stuffed animal poking its head out of the knapsack. The supermarket had been closed for a while by this time. However, convenience stores, which had been growing in popularity lately, stayed open until midnight. It was very convenient for Maria, whose mother's return was often late. And she ain't even coming tonight. Maria lowered the knapsack from her back, and carrying it like a child in her arms, she headed over to the sweet bun's corner. She pointed to a sweet bun she had eaten before, explaining to Sakutora that this one was delicious, and that one was pretty good too. Sakutora seemed to be enjoying it a lot.
マリアは3色パンにする。これ一つでね、あんことクリームといちごジャム
Bean
が食べら
jam
れるの。
and cream strawberry. Ooh, that sounds good.
でもたまにウグイスあんだったり白あんだったりするの。
Huh.
あんこは一種類でいい。うりゅう、いろいろ入ってて面白そう。
Huh.
うりゅう。
Hey.
あとはマリアはフルーツヨーグルトにする。フルーツ入ってるけど、お菓子じゃないよね。
Yo, why is it every time,
きっとママも
every
大丈夫。
stream, they talk about always some food or something?
さく
They
たら
always give me the
もどれ
munchies.
か欲しい？
I didn't eat too long ago too.
うりゅう？
Man.
いいの？お金は大丈夫？
Oh yeah, how much is this? Like,
はい、
you got the
全然平気。
finances?
聖徳太子なの。
Hmm?
だからさくたらにも好きなものを買ってあげられるよ。
Shotoku Taishi.
一緒に食べよう。さく
Okay.
たらもヨーグルト食べる？
When Maria had made to grab another one of the same fruit yogurt, Sakutora bent his head slightly worried.
うりゅう。でも僕大きいのは食べられないから小さいのでいい。おお、じゃあこの小さいお菓子ヨーグルトは30円だね。安い。
Huh,
うりゅ
that
う。
is cheap.
僕はそれでいい。
30 yen.
マリアと一緒にヨーグルト。
Okay.
サクタルと一緒にヨーグルト。
Hey, yo, this is like some good vibes right here. But, you know, like an hour from now, we're about to get the complete opposite. Maria put the 3 colored bread and the 2 yogurts into a shopping basket and brought them to the register. The man running the register had been in charge of the tobacco shop that had been here until last year.
この時間によく見かけるね。偉いけど、今度からこの時間のお買い物にはお母さんと一緒においでね。
Well,
って言ったから大丈夫。
yo, she
マ
said
マは
mind
い
your
つもお
business.
仕事で帰りが遅いけど、マリアたちは寂しくなんかないの。ね、サクタロウ。うりゅう。
Really? That sounds tough.
ほら、ジュースを一本おまけしてあげるよ。
The guy working at the store the man working at the store took a can of leftover soda or something from behind the register and packed it into the bag with everything else. Okay.
おじさん、ありがとう。よかったね、サクタロウ。うりゅう。
Since she had been told not to buy soda, she couldn't take it back home. So she decided to drink it on her way back and bring the empty can back home. With the vinyl bag with the sweet bun in it around her elbow, holding the knapsack with Sakutora in it with the same arm and drinking her soda, the two of them walked home.
柚子胡椒ソーダって微妙。サクタロウも飲んでみる？
Yuzu Kosho soda.
うりゅう？うりゅう、うりゅう、うりゅう、うりゅう、うりゅう。
This is gulping?
うりゅう。マリア、ひどい。まずい。だよね。
What's the equivalent of that soda to something else? Of course, it's not like she could actually make a stuffed animal drink soda. She just put the can into Sakutora's mouth and pretended to tilt it. But it was fun for Maria to share the taste of this weird drink that she had gotten for free with Sakutora. There was a huge moon in the sky. At times that moon had been clouded with tears when she'd been unmanageable during Rose's overnight stays. And when she'd been scolded by her mother. But this moon was very warm, and it seemed to watch over the two of them as they enjoyed their trip home by themselves. Maria and Sakutora. Anji watched the two of them go from behind. She looked so warm from behind. After looking at the backs of Maria One-chan and Sakutora together, it became very hard to remember all those long nights when she'd cried because her mother hadn't come. I could say, oh, that's the cars. I couldn't say it to Maria One-chan. But if I'd been the same position, I may have given a stuffed animal. I may have given a stuffed animal named Sakutora. Yeah, but it wouldn't have been anything more or less than a stuffed animal. Anyone can make a relationship that only distracts you from your loneliness. But Maria One-chan was different. Sakutoro isn't a stuffed animal or a toy. He was a real friend and far from just distracting Maria from her loneliness. He changed the nights without her mother into a fun time where they could play all by themselves. Was it because Sakutoro was a special stuffed animal? Because her mother had made it herself? But is it very, very cute? Probably not. If there's a secret there, it doesn't lie within Sakutoro. I think it probably lies with Maria One-chan.
これがマリアお姉ちゃんの言う魔法の力なの。
Maho, power of magic.
魔法を知るということは、今まですぐそばにいたのに気づけなかったたくさんの友達に気づけるということ。まるで新しいおもちゃ屋さんが近所にたくさんできるみたいに楽しいこと。
I vibe with that. If even I, locked up in an academy without a single friend, had power like Maria One-chan, I wonder if I could make my days just a bit richer. I wonder if I'll able to continue to honestly shed tears on nights I feel like crying, to smile on gray nights.
できるよ。エンジェはできる。だってエンジェにだって魔女になれる資格があるもん。魔女になる資格。マリアも魔女になれる資格あるんだよ。
Yeah, we know that.
だからまだまだ勉強中の修行中なの。きっと素敵な魔女になってほうきでお空をかけてケーンで虫を描いて飴玉を空から降らせるの。マリアはきっとできるよ。
Okay.
そしたらエンジェにも見せてあげるね。きっとそれは素敵な夢の中のような光景だから。
Maria One-chan said that, making an absolute promise with her smile. There's no way I can become a witch. But if Maria One-chan says that, it makes me feel that maybe I really can't become a witch. Because in reality, on that desolate night, when no flowers of a smile could possibly have been bloomed, magic surely gave birth to a smile.
魔女になれるかな。なれるよ。エンジェは
She has said you can become a witch like 3 times now.
魂が少し重力に惹かれちゃってる。
Believe in yourself, Anji. Believe.
マリアよりも修行は大変かもしれないけど。でもきっとなれるよ。だってもうエンジェは魔法の一端に触れてるもの。
There you go, proof right there.
私が魔法を
I mean, you're seeing her right in front of you, so.
だってほら、もうこの世にはいない私をこうして
Exactly.
呼び出して語らっているよ。これは魔法なの？私が日記に残した
Unless you're hallucinating, then you are something else, Anji.
私を蘇らせて
what are they doing at St. Lucia's Academy?
さっきも言ったよね。こうして私と再会して会話ができて時に笑顔を見せられるんだから、エンジェは魔法の才能がきっとあるんだよ。マリアお姉ちゃんが保証する。お姉ちゃんはさっき言ったわ。私は日記を開いた時にしか会えないと思ってるけど、本当はいつも身近にいるって。私に魔法の力がもっとあれば、それを見て今こうしているようにお姉ちゃんと会話ができる？いつでも？いつでもお話できるよ。朝のおはようの時だっていつもそばにいるし、授業中だってそばにいる。退屈な授業は私とお話しして気を紛らわせようよ。食事の時には話し相手になれるし、お昼休みだってこれまでのようにいつも一緒にいようよ。
Yep.
放課後だって一緒にいるし、もちろん寮に帰ってからだって私はいつもそばにいる。日記を広げた時にしか私を見てくれないだけ。
See her, yeah.
日記を閉じてもマリアお姉ちゃんは私のそばにいてくれるんだよね。
Ooh. I knew she was gonna say ooh.
いるよ。だからエンジが私を見ようとして、そして話そうとしてくれれば、私はきっと答えられるよ。
Yep.
しっかりと見て、話そうとしてくれれば。私、やってみる。簡単じゃないよ。いきなり上手くなんてきっといかないよ。
Yeah, exactly. You know, practice makes perfect.
わかってる。きっと簡単じゃないと思う。でも私、
Yeah, she's determined, bitch. She don't
マリ
want
ア
to
お
be.
姉ちゃんみたい
Yeah.
になりたい。おお、わかった。じゃあ、私をよく見て。しっかり見て。
Uh huh.
ゆっくり目を閉じたり開いたりして。いきなり長くつむっちゃダメ。
You can't shut them for too long.
私の姿を瞳に
Why am I over here trying
そ
it
れをま
myself?
ぶたの裏に染み込ませていくつもりで。
Uh huh.
うん。
What was that last sentence? Try to make it blend into the inside of your eyelids.
やってる。
Man.
まぶたを閉じても私をイメージできるようになったら、そのままゆっくり柔らかく目を閉じていて。どう？まだ私が見えている？
Yo, for real. Same.
うん、多分見えてると思う。
I think I could probably see you.
じゃあ、
St.
一度
Lucia
目を開い
Academy.
て。
St. Trash Lucia's Academy. Like,
いよいよ本番。
now for the real thing.
心を落ち着けたら日記を閉じて。
Mm-hmm.
その時一度マリアの姿は消えてしまうかもしれない。でも焦らずに心を落ち着けて。
Calm your heart and don't get anxious.
そしてまぶたの裏に染み込ませた私を逆に瞳に染み込ませていくつもりで。
Oh, man. Why am I so like, why is my chair always far away? There we go.
ゆっくりと虚空に私をイメージして。
Hmm.
私を虚空に見て。
See me in empty air.
うん、
Huh.
大丈夫。じゃあ、閉じるね。日記。
Ooh, you about to work?
おう。
I mean, she said it's not easy the first go around, so I closed it. When I did so, the gray reality filled with dull air, my mistake, air unfolded. Of course, Maria Natron's form disappeared. Excuse me. Give it all you've got. Have courage. There you go, Angie. Take the first step into the world of witches. I felt like Maria Natron was cheering me on inside my heart. She's cheering me on? Really? Or do I just think that she is? No, that's wrong. It's because I think that I cannot see her. Yeah. Maria Natron is always by my side. And even now, she's definitely there, cheering me on to do my best. That reached my ears, so I mustn't ignore it like it's my imagination or the voice of my own heart. I believe. I could fly. That Maria Natron is there. I mustn't doubt. I believe. Maria Onechan said that she'd always be by my side. I must not doubt that. But looking at the empty space by the empty back wall of the school building, amidst those almost heartlessly boring rays of sunlight, calling out her name was unexpectedly difficult. The chains of common sense that had clung to me until today sneered at me, telling me that calling out to the empty air was ridiculous. It was almost like being told to take a step forward off the roof of a skyscraper, overlooking a sea of lights. Interesting, considering what we had happened earlier in the episode. It's Maria Onechan saying it. It's alright. She's saying that I'm someone who can do it. Stop thinking that you might fall, or that it'd be foolish to take another step off the roof. And free yourself from those chains of common sense. Believe. I steadied my breathing. I concentrated my mind. Make the vivid form of Maria One-chan in the empty space before you rise to the surface. Understand magic. And see Maria One-chan. Magic Tutorial 101 today.
マリア、お姉ちゃん。え？誰かいるの？
At that time, I was answered by the rustle in the bushes and a wild cry, and I came to my senses. It looked like I was the only one behind the school building. Who else is here? No, since I'd been so immersed in the world of the diary, I hadn't noticed someone coming. I recognized a group of 3 beyond the bushes. They were kids from my class. From their appearance, it felt as though they'd come behind the school building to gossip about someone or talk in secret. I hurried out of that place, because if it had become known that I'd been alone in a place like this, mumbling to myself, it'd become a pain again. Yeah, for a second, that kind of creeped me out, but I was like, oh yeah, it's a bell for the school. Maria became a...
いたよね。マリアお姉ちゃんとかいたよね。
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
やばくない？心霊とか見えちゃってんじゃないの？あれ。
Y'all shut up. Trash, man. Nothing going on with your useless lives, so you gotta make fun of other people. Jeez. They even made them laugh like that, too. Man, over here... Okay. I could hear the shrill, loud laughter from behind. Irritated and feeling that Maria One-chan had been made fun of, I left that place at a quick pace, and then a jog once I turned the corner. And I might have made it to One-chan's world if with just a little more time. It was frustrating, aggravating. Why does everyone get in my way? I haven't gotten in anyone else's way, not even once. I ran and ran, but still felt as though I could hear their shrill laughter. Terrible. So she almost could have done it, but when you bother no one but people bother you, man. Oh, 12 years later. Okay, October 1998. Okay, I follow. What a skyscraper.
噂じゃ、エンジちゃん。
Who the heck is this? Who are you? Ew. Wait a second. Hold up.
あんた、ビルのてっぺんから飛び降りたんだって？
Well, wait. Okay.
追っかけがうざかったんで、ちょっと巻こうと思って。
Anji and the old gentleman wearing an expensive suit were alone in a massive modern conference room. All the newest machines for presentations were installed there, but they didn't upset its refined and composed atmosphere. And that alone was enough to make the businesslike theme of the room abundantly clear. However, that didn't matter at all to Anji. She carelessly sat on a high-class chair the executive was making a salary of several 10 million yen probably sat in, looking aloof from the same world.
下の方の階で改装工事してて、転落防止ネットがあるの知ってましたし。
Okay. Anji talked about it like it was no big deal, but in reality it had been a miracle among miracles. To think that she'd shot through several layers of safety nets for the remodeling project, been caught in a multicolored banner during the atrium and slipped off, only to be softly caught by a final banner land on the ground without a scratch. That took, 1 million chances surviving that? And then briskly leave that place. It put Hong Kong movies to shame.
いくらネットがあるの知ってたったって、高さ200メートルの超高層だよ。
Yeah.
もしも思い通りにならなかったら、今頃大変なことになってただろうよ。
Huh.
死んだら死んだで、
それまでってことでもいいかなって思いました。
For you, yeah, you'd be like, yo, it's not my problem. I'm dead. Kind of morbid, but
ちょっとした運試しです。
okay.
若気の至りってこと
testing your
で。
luck. Huh. As though saying that she'd been given that topic, Anji shrugged coldly. Seeing that the old gentleman, who was looking at the world below through a crack in the blinds, cackled.
運試しときたか。いやはや、やっぱり金蔵さんのお孫さんだね。うんぷてんぷ。天の流れに命を預けてもケロリとしてるその度胸。会長も博打に平気で命をかけられる人だったが、これも後ろ宮の血なのかね。
You could stake your life on a bet like it was nothing. Maybe, huh?
やっぱりあん
Seems
た
so.
将来大物になるよ。悪いことは言わない。家
Okay.
出ごっこはこの辺で切り上げて、スマデラの家に戻ったらどうだい？
Sumadora family. What?
お母さん、実家と仲が悪かったって聞いてます。
Oh,
葬式
okay,
初
I
対面の
follow.
人の家になんて行きたくないです。
Huh. Okay. The Sumadora is our mom's family. Yeah. They're an old family from Kyoto, and compared to mom's frank attitude, unbelievably strict. The only Sumadora I'd been on good terms with was Grandpa, who was living apart from his family in the guise of retirement. Mom kept in touch with him too, but she avoided the rest of the family completely, almost hostilely too. So when I went out to play with the Sumadora family, it was always Grandpa's house I visited. Okay, makes sense. When I was young, I didn't really understand it, but I heard that Grandpa was in an extremely weak position as a man who had moved into his wife's family's register, and his relationship with Grandma was also bad. You might even say that Grandma hated him and confined him to the house. Dang. Ain't no one got some good family relations here. Everyone... Dang. It isn't hard to imagine that, because she had a soft spot for Grandpa alone. Mom was also hated by the Sumadoras. Since I was her daughter, they probably hated me quite a bit too. And yet, they appeared for the first time at Mom's funeral, shamelessly going on about how big I'd gotten, like they could actually act like family after all this time. After the mother dies, they all show up and start acting like family. Messed up. When Aunt Ava died, I would inherit all the wealth of the Ushiromiya family. If that wasn't what they were after, there's no way they would have been able to say such disgusting words. Yep.
まあ、一人ぼっちになっちまって、自暴自棄になりたいエンジェちゃんの気持ちもわからなくもないな。
自暴自棄
Yo,
とか
what
じゃ
is
ない
your
です。
purpose right now?
小うるさいエヴァおばさんもやっとくたばったんで、久しぶりにのびのびと散歩してるだけじゃないですか。
She's like, yo, I don't have to deal with Aunt Ava bothering
周り
me.
が大げさに騒ぎすぎなだけです。
Also making it too big. Huh. Of course, everyone's after the vast Ushiromiya wealth I bear. Huh. They must think that becoming my guardian means they'll be able to do as they please with all that wealth. Yep. Just how many people have tried to get close to me, acting like they want to be a substitute parent. It's messed up.
エンジェちゃんも辛いことがあったら、俺でよかったらいつでも相談してな。
Hurting, please talk with me if you'll...
エンジェちゃんのこと、実の孫みたいに思ってるんだからさ。
Sure. Sure you do.
当面はノーサンキューということで。
Huh.
それより話を戻してください。
Okay. Yeah, let's get to the topic at hand.
何度聞かれたって、俺が隠してることは何もないよ。
Yo, you're hiding something. You look shady as heck.
が会長なんだ。その会長が何も語らずに言っちまった。
Okay, so Anji's asking him some questions about Ava. Okay.
俺だって何もわからないよ。すべては闇の中だ。
Okay, what's the name of this guy? This old gentleman was one of those leaders who had been entrusted with a business group Ava had built up after she passed away. The one he called chairman was the former chairman, Ushiromiya Ava. His company once had friendly ties with Hideyoshi's business, and he had a close relationship with both Hideyoshi and Eva. For that reason, when Eva lost Hideyoshi, he became the only person to whom Eva might have left her true intentions slip. When Eva's heart was torn by the loss of her family, whenever she took it out on Anji, he had acted as a buffer between the two. So although Anji didn't trust him, she found him a very easy person to question. Okay, makes sense.
あの事件は、いや、事故か。事件なんて言っちまったら怒られちまうな。そりゃ俺も世間やワイドショーと同じ程度の疑問は持ったさ。
どうしてエヴァおばさんは事故当時、屋敷から2キロも離れたところにたった一人で、それも嵐の晩に。
2 kilometers away from the mansion. Okay.
当時、金蔵さんは次の後継ぎに誰を選ぶかで迷われていた。表向きは長男のクラウスさんってことになってたんだが、
Yeah.
クラウスさんはあまり信頼されていなかった。
Does anybody really trust Kraus like that? Or Kraus? Is that how you really supposed to pronounce it? Kraus? I've been saying Cross this whole time. He made this game. Okay, to fairly determine the sex found among the pros, he made a game-like test called the riddle of the epitaph. Oh, okay.
それは表向きだな。おそらく金蔵さんは初めからエヴァさんを当主後継ぎにするつもりだったんだ。長男が後継ぎだという自らのルールを撤回してでも、クラウスさんと違い非常に勤勉で優秀だったエヴァさんに家を任せたかったんだ。碑文の謎を解いた者に家督を引き継ぐなどという新ルールは、クラウスさんから次期当主の肩書きを奪うためだけの茶番だったんだろうな。
茶番ってどういう意味ですか？
Good question.
あの碑文は誰にも解ける必要はなかったのさ。
Yeah, I'm like watching. I'm just like, what?
適当に刑事機関を経た後、本当に金蔵さんが後を継がせなかったエヴァさんを呼び出し。
There's no need to solve the epitaph once it had been displayed. For the appropriate amount of time, Kratos could have just called Ava with whom he wanted. Wait. Okay, yeah, because he was asking about forest. Yeah, Steve Frame would solve the epitaph once it had been displayed for the appropriate. Okay, I follow.
与えるだけでいい。つまり、それこそが当主継承の証ってわけさ。
それはワイドショーでは言われていない話ですね。
まあ、当主継承がうんぬんなんて話をしたら余計陰謀説が優勢になっちゃうからね。
Conspiracy theories.
俺もバカじゃないからさ。誤解を招くようなことはわざわざ口にしないよ。
Okay. This was his theory. At the time, the Ushiromiya family head, Kinzo, whose remaining life was announced to be short, was troubled by the problem of who was to succeed him. Normally, the successor would be fixed as the oldest Cross, whom Kinzo had chosen himself. But in the later years, Kinzo began to think that Eva would make a more fitting family head. However, Kinzo, who was stubborn even against himself, was stymied by the title of successor that he'd already given to Cross, and he'd searched for an official stance by which he could skip over Cross and select Eva as his successor. That official stance was a riddle of the epitaph. The primary successor was still Cross, but there was a new rule saying that if someone appeared who could solve the riddle, they would be chosen as the successor of the headship. Then, on what would probably be his final family conference, Kinzo told Eva the answer to the riddle himself. In short, it was the same as proclaiming that Eva herself was the successor.
エヴァさんはあの日、金蔵さんに呼ばれ、それを打ち明けられたんだ。
On that day, Eva-chan was summoned by Kinzo, who revealed the answer to her.
そして、当主を引き継ぐため、当主だけが知る隠し館であるクワドリアンにエヴァさんを呼びつけたのだ。
Quadorian. Okay.
で、 一足早くその隠し館で待っていたエヴァおばさんはそのおかげで事故の難を
Okay, okay, I see where. Okay. Another day, who was summoned by King's order for the answer, and then Egypt told him to go to the hidden mansion. Huh.
エヴァおばさんが全ての財産を奪うために事故を装ってみんなを殺し、自分だけ難を逃れただけかもしれない。
大衆紙はそう騒いでるな。
Huh.
だが俺はエヴァさんを信じてる。
He believes in Ava.
信ずるに足るポイントが
I
いく
don't.
つかあると思ってる。
Never have, never will. Because I'd say there's several points that justify trusting her. Huh.
例えば
今エンジェちゃんが指に通してるその後ろ宮家当主の指輪だよ。その指輪は金蔵さんが特別に作らせた世界に一つしかない指輪だ。そして今エンジェちゃんが指にしているものは間違いなくそれだと作った細工師も認めてる。
So what about a ring? The Ushiromiya family head's ring. That ring with the heft of gold and the one-ringed seal on it. Yeah, okay, I know about the ring. Had a diamond arranged on the pedestal and felt both sturdy and reminiscent of the dark hobbies of the rich. Kinzo had worn it on his finger without removing it even for a moment. Yo, Genshinor, what's up? How's it going? This man was saying that the fact Ava had proved that Kinzo had acknowledged her as the successor.
その指輪を確かにエヴァさんが持つからこそ。
Did have that ring.
そして実際にエヴァさんが優秀で、クラウスさんにはビジネスシーンでの数々の集大が知られていたことを加味すると、
Yeah, okay, that's who I thought it was.
エヴ
Yeah.
ァさんの話は全くの作り話とは思えないんだ。
その指輪を奪うためにおじいさまを殺害した可能性だってあるけれど、そしてエヴァおばさんは何らかの細工をして事故に見せかけて一族を皆殺しにした。
そうだな。大衆氏は財産の独り占めが目当てで一族を皆殺しにしたなんて言ってるようだな。確かにエヴァさんはここ一番では随分思い切ったこともしちゃう人だよ。あるいは後ろ宮家の財産を独り占めできるチャンスに生涯でただ一度の殺人を犯したかもしれない。
Yep.
だがね、俺はそうは思わない。
So sure of
そう
himself.
信ずるに足るポイントの二つ目は
Yeah, he told this whole story like.
秀吉さんにジョージ君、エンジェちゃんはにわかには信じがたいだろうけど、エヴァさんはあれでかなり家族を大事にする人だったんだ。
Remember the commander of the Mountain Dogs? He also has. Oh, really? He's also Cross's voice actor too. Okay. I didn't hear him speak again. True, part of me didn't want to believe it or acknowledge it, but I didn't understand vaguely. Oh, don't tell me he's not going to talk anymore now. Ava certainly had been a person who highly treasured her family. After all, the root of her twisted personality had nothing more than the sadness of losing her beloved. Yeah, twisted personality. Her personality had been twisted. After getting hit with her angry outbursts as she tried to distract herself from that pain, have no feeling or sympathy at all. Rightfully so. But it's not like I can't imagine how the incredible shock of losing her whole family must have changed her character. True, but it's Ava, man.
家族を愛したエヴァおばさんが夫と息子を見捨てるわけがないと。
そうだ。もし本当にエヴァさんが犯人で一族を事故に見せかけて皆殺しにしたならば、夫と息子が絶対に生き残ってるはずなんだ。偶然自分の家族だけが隠し館にいたとへりくつをこねてね。もし秀吉さんとジョージ君も無事だったなら、さすがの俺でもエヴァさんの陰謀を疑ったろうよ。
Oh yeah, I know it's the same dude. Yeah, if I didn't, just to clarify, yeah, I know it's the same guy. But But what's that last
秀
part?
吉さんの葬儀
But
で
in
見
the
せ
end
た
of
エヴァさん
So
の
it
あ
showed
の号
Kaneki
泣を
being released from
演
prison.
技だなんて
Really?
到底思えんね
I forget about that scene. Interesting. But yeah, that would make okay.
どっちも状況証拠的ですね。
うん
エヴァおばさんの潔白を物理的に
Once
示
I
すに
saw
は至ら
his
ない。
that nose,
それを言っちゃおしまいだよ。生き残ったのはエヴァさんのみ。
that nose.
その彼女が
Man.
それが真実だと言うんだからさ。
でも彼女の潔白は誰にも証明できない。
Okay.
ああ、そうさ。そして彼女の犯行も誰にも証明できない。
Wait, what? That's right. No one can prove that she committed a crime. Yeah, true. That's true. Let me check something for a second.
そして信ずるべきポイントの最後が警察だ。
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I was checking to see how big of the delay there was in the stream.
何しろ
Like,
派手
good
な事
like
件だったからね。
30 seconds delay, but it's a decent theory though. I'm scoped with the 3 years between. Or no? True.
陰謀説を騒ぐ世論に後押しされて、警察が随分とエヴァさんを調べたはずさ。
3 years for him to because Higurashi takes place in that time and okay. Interessante. It was easy to feel something unnatural about the claim that Ava had avoided the accident by coincidence, because she alone had escaped to a hidden mansion. Furthermore, at the same time, Hideyoshi's company had been right in the middle of the takeover struggle, and in order to buy off the big stakeholders, she wanted a large sum of cash. It shouldn't be too hard to find any motive there. But as a matter of fact, there had been nothing at all that implicated Ava as she went to the family conference. Nothing unnatural was found on her that could have been used to brutally murder her family and make it look like an accident. The servants who had escaped harm are being cut off duty. Oh, the servants who weren't there that day, off duty on that day, also stated that they hadn't seen anything strange regarding anyone else related to the event, Ava included. Putting all that together, it could only be concluded that Ushiromiya and Ava had headed to Rokkenjima for a family conference without any charge. It had encountered an accident.
警察があれだけ散々調べて事件性を見出すことができなかった。
Closing my blind. Oh my gosh. I have to break my blinds. the police looked so intensely and they still couldn't find evidence that it was a crime. Yeah.
警察がそう断じた。それでロッケン島疑惑は決着じゃないのかな。
An accident
それは単に
that
警察は
18
事件
people
性
were
を
killed. No, 17 people were killed.
発見できなかったってだけの話じゃないんですか？
Yeah.
それを言い出したらキリがないな。悪魔の証明になっちまうよ。
Hey.
犯罪を暴くには証拠を見つければいい。でも無実を示すには何を見つけりゃいいんだい？ 消極的事実の証明は不可能だ。
エヴァおばさんが犯罪を犯したか否か、それを判断する材料が見つからないから、そのまま真相は迷宮入りということです。
Yeah, true.
そうだな。エンジちゃんの期待する言い方にするとそうなるな。エヴァさん自身にだって自分の無実は証明不能なのさ。 あの島で不幸な事故があった。そしてたまたまエヴァさんが生き残った。しか
Yep.
もそれ以上のことは何もわからない。つまるところ、唯一の生存者であるエヴァさんの話を信じられるか否かってことになるわけさ。俺は信
To
じた。
believe or not, but my mistake, everyone. But we know he believes 100%.
彼女の尊敬できる家族愛。
The ring and her praiseworthy love for family. Oh, my bad.
そして
It's like hot in
そ
here
こ
all
で
of
見
a
せた
sudden.
涙。それらを加味して考えて彼女の話を信じようと思ったんだ。
でも私は信じない。指輪なんて奪う気なら方法はいくらでもあるだろうし、家族仲が本当に良かったかなんて誰にもわからない。葬儀の涙が本物かなんて証明不能。
True.
というか私はそもそもエヴァおばさんなんて大嫌い。
She said I hated her from the start.
だから私は彼女の話を信じようなんて思わない。
事件の真相をどう見るか。俺とエンジェちゃんで真っ向から対立しちまったな。俺たちに与えられてる情報は全く同じなのに全く異なる見解も持っちまう。
True.
こういうこと政治や経済でもよくあるんだ。同じ事業をやっても必ず評価は分かれちまう。どうしてかわかるかい？
いいえ。
Yeah, why?
愛があるかどうかさ。
Him saying that with that voice.
相手に愛を
Question of one has the love.
も
What?
のの見え方は全く違うってことなんだ。好き
Okay.
な人が貧しい人に施しをすれば尊敬できるだろ
This is the poor. Expecting for it, right? You like gets.
う。でも嫌いな奴が施しなんて始めたら売名行為だとかばらまき行政だとか非難合法
Okay,
さ。
that's where he's going with that, and that
何を
that
し
would
て
make
もしなく
sense.
ても愛があれば感謝し愛がなければ非難する。
Yo, the piano in this song.
世の中ってもんなんだ。
エヴァおばさんのことを信じられるか信じられないか、それだけの違いってことですか？
彼女を疑う人間には彼女が何をしてもしなくてもそれは実に不自然に見えるだろうさ。
Spectre will probably take anything she doesn't.
逆もしかり。俺はね、世の中には真実なんてものはよっぽどのことがない限り存在しないんじゃないかと思うね。いや仮にもし真実が存在したとしてもそれを信じるか信じないかは、絶対性の宿らない真実なんて真実と呼べ
Can
る
you
の
really
か
call it truth without truth? Certainly truth? Huh?
エヴァさんが
Certainty
物理
truth?
的なアリバイを示したとしても君はそれを信じられたかい？
Alibi. A what? Huh. This dude, Okanogi, yo, he's over here being philosophical with this. Like, it's hard to counter that. I hate Ava, so I'll probably deny any information beneficial to her. Yep. And interpret any neutral information in a negative way. In other words, the truth is already decided inside me. Yep. So just what does in the world does the truth I'm still searching for? Unsatisfied? I read that sentence
そうい
terribly.
うことさ。つまり俺から何を聞こうともエンジェちゃんがエヴァさんを未だ疑っている以上何を聞いても今更何も変わらないってことなの。少なくとも今のエンジェちゃんじゃ仮に未知の新事実を
His
使うと
thoughts
しても
tell unknown.
真相に至ることはできんと思うね。
私では真相に至れませんか？
Huh.
だってエンジェちゃんは どんな新情報や新証拠が見つかったってエヴァさんが犯人だってスタンスは変えないんだろう。ならこれ以上何を調べたって意味はないじゃないか。君の中の真相はすでに決まっているわけさ。
Solution inside you is already decided. Yeah.
だがもしエンジェちゃんがそれを真相と思わずにさらに奥深くの本当の真相にたどり着きたいと願うなら一個だけ方法があるよ。
However, if you stop assuming that the truth, if you wish to struggle further towards deeper real truth, there is a single way. I believe I already mentioned
なん
it.
だか
Yeah.
わかるかい。
愛ですか？
Goes back to
よ
love.
く意味
Yeah.
がわからないです。
This dude said it's
エン
love.
ジェちゃんは今エヴァさんを犯人だと仮定しものを考えている。でもそれじゃあ片目でものを見てるようなものなんだ。片目じゃどんなに目を凝らしてもものを立体的に見ることはできないだろ。
How much you squint, you can see it. Yeah. What?
もう一つ目がいるんだ。
Wait. One eye, no matter how much you squint, you can see an object in 3 dimensions, right?
もちろん今の目とは別の立場での。
エヴァおばさんが
Yeah.
犯人ではない。
Uh
あ
huh.
るいは本当に事故であるという仮定にも基づいて物事を見ろと。
Uh huh.
そうそう
Okay.
その通り。物事を考えるときには異なる立ち位置か
From
ら見るよう
different
にす
perspectives.
る
Yeah, okay, that's what he's getting at. Okay.
そうじゃないと本当
I'm
の
over
こ
here
とは
actually
何もわ
like.
からない。新聞だってそうさ。一つの新聞だけじゃその記事を書いた記者の目線一つでしかものが見られない。
Yeah, I was over here like. Like it's the same with newspapers. You can't see anything from a single viewpoint. If a writer who wrote that article in a single, yeah.
複数の新聞を読むことで初めて立体的かつ冷静に分析ができること
Okay,
もある。
okay. I get it. I follow.
愛がなければ真実は見えない。いいね。
Without love, the truth cannot be seen. Yo, maybe he thought it was interesting, and such a flashy phrase would pop out of his mouth. For a while, he laughed, looking pleased. Yo, dude is vibing. At the same time, he was telling me that he'd said everything he knew, and that it was about time to leave. I understood that and got to my feet.
俺にもエンジェちゃんの気持ちが分かったよ。あんたが納得するようにしばらく好きにしたらいい。当時君は6歳だった。わ
Yep.
けがわからないうちに家族を失い、未だに心の整理がつかない気持ち、よくわかるんだ。真相はわかるかもしれない、わからないかもしれない。
Yep.
エヴァさんは犯人かもしれないし、犠牲者かもしれない。エンジェちゃんが信じる真実が見つけられるのを祈ってるよ。若いうちの旅も貴重な経験かもしれない。
Huh.
あり
Okay.
がとうございます。
That was nice.
お
Yeah.
忙しいところお邪魔して
short
本当にすみませんでした。お好みさん。
Positive chat. Yep, there we go. Added.
言って言
Okanogi.
って。
Okonogi. Yeah, that's his name, right?
これからどうするんだ。
Wait, is he also in here now? Like, is he like? Because I heard the sound. Yeah. Okay. A leading member of the Ushiromiya family, Ushiromiya group. Between the time Ava's death and Anchi succeeded, her position as management of the group has fallen to the core members like him in her stead. However, Anji had no desire to inherit that role, leaving the group on the brink of fracturing internally and putting Okanogi in a difficult position. He was once the president of a foodstuffs distributions company and had an intimate relationship with Hideyoshi's business. Wait, he was once the president of a foodstuffs distribution. Oh, okay. Because of that long-lasting association, Eva entrusted him particularly, and he was appointed to an important post within the group. Okay. Yep, Ava passed away. Basically, she would merely harass people and she enjoyed it rather than a financial gain. Years later, she merely enjoyed harassing people. Dang. Ava really is just the worst. Yep. She left a year later. Okay. What's on other pages, though? On the other pages... Yo, for real. Okay, and then... we also have this page. And then we also have this page. Okay. Okay, there we go. Wait, what's it say for Anji? Have I read Anji's thing? I'm pretty sure I did. Even after throwing herself on the top of the skyscraper, she miraculously survived unharmed after the mystical experience. She threw away everything and went on a journey by herself to learn her past. Can she break through Beatrice's magic from her position 12 years in the future? We have everyone here. Then we have... okay, then we have Anji. Okay, Anji that ends which... yeah, it's like... I was like, okay. Okay, I follow. I like how each sound is like a different glass breaking. Okay, anyways.
まあ適当に。事件関係者やその道の専門家ってやつに何人かアポを入れてるので。
Okay, other people related to the crime. Interesting. Will we follow you going there?
納得のいく答えが見つかるといいな。
That car is still beeping. At that time, a company president Okanogi's secretary came in. Okanogi's secretary came in, handing him a memo over his shoulder. He read it, then looked between it and my face. Oh boy.
エンジちゃん、旅に出てごらんと言った矢先で申し訳ないんだが、耳に入れといた方がいい情報だ。君、今だいぶやばいらしいね。
Oh. Bad news.
私の金を狙ってる連中ですか？だからお金なんてくだらない。
だからって財産丸ごと売っ払って全額を福祉に寄付しようなんてしたら、エンジェちゃんの財産で川残用してる連中が目ん玉飛び出しちまうよ。
ああ、スマデラの家ですか。あいつら何を偉そうに保護者面して。
I haven't forgotten Aunt Ava. There's no way I'll put myself in the care of the Sumadora family. 100%. They probably want to, as Aunt Ava often threatened in the past. Cut off my arms and legs, throw me in a warehouse, and suck the Ushiromiya wealth dry. Dang.
スマデラ家の使いがここに来るそうだ。君を引き渡せと。いやいや、保護したいと言ってるな。
Oh.
使いって？
Yeah, messenger. Yeah, like coming over here?
君のおばだよ。
Wait.
キリエさんの妹さんだ。
Oh, Kiri's younger sister? Why is the music kind of intense though? Made me a little scared.
妹のように思っていると前に話してたな。
Uh-huh.
ご冗談。せめて孫と言ってよ、あのババア。
文脈から見るに、君の意思は聞く気がないようだ。
Hey.
地下2階の駐車場に車が待たせてある。行きなさい。
Yo, the drums are going off right now.
スマデラの家から引き渡せって言われてるんでしょ？いいの？私を行かせて。
He said, I don't... Hey.
エンジェちゃんはきっと将来大物になるよ。
Okay, okay, I see you, man.
その時の出世払いってことにしとこう。
He said, hey, just repay me back.
早く。
Yo. Don't remind me of that scene. Oh my gosh. That dance, oh my gosh. That's the most I've ever seen a single dance in a single show. Like, what was that? 50 times they showed that? After bowing silently and deeply, Anji left that place at a dance. Dash, I mean. I want to dance. After watching her leave, the female secretary straightened her glasses and whispered.
スマデラ家からは足止めをしておくように言われていますが、行かせてよろしいのですか？
He said, I don't care. Yo, what are they gonna do?
足止めならしたよ、十分に。
Yeah, he said we
それ
tried.
に間に合わないのはスマデラの過失だね。
Yeah, it's their problem. They want her, not me.
スマデラにはエンジェちゃんが来てるよと通報したし、捕まっても捕まらなくても双方に恨まれない。
What was that last sentence? I informed the Sumadoras that Anji would be okay.
世の中はすべからく愛だね。大丈夫、逃げおわせるよ。何しろ追ってまくためにビルから飛び降りられる子だからね。
Yep, luck. That Ushiromiya luck. Muttering, nope, definitely couldn't do it. Huh, yeah. Anji wasn't a fool herself. She got off the elevator, but on the 3rd floor. Hey, smart. A taxi on the 2nd level of the basement? That's so neat and clean that I don't like it. It's probably better to refuse for now. But my enemies aren't fools either. They're probably waiting on the 1st floor lobby as well as the underground parking lot. It's such a massive building. Instead of getting anxious and escaping outside, maybe it's better to stay inside and wait it out. No, that's useless. If they get their hands on a security room in a modern building like this, I have nowhere to run. Yeah, true. See those cameras, see where you're at. This entire building is like a massive dead end. The 3rd floor of the is the business floor. A young girl like me will clearly stick out. Trying not to stand out any more than I had to, I walked at a brisk pace searching for an emergency exit. It'd be perfect if the staircase was an outside one. I found the door to the emergency exit. After opening the heavy door, I found the outside staircase I'd hoped for. I bumped into a man who looked like an employee skipping work and smoking a cigarette. After glaring at me, he quickly crushed the cigarette and went away. It looked like there was no one below. If I'm going to escape, now's my only chance. Yo, better run. Oh no, just when I thought that black car sliding under me and came to the sudden stop with an incredible squeal of the tires. Judging by the sound of the tires, it seemed they had several other allies and one of them had come here to block this path. What? They are determined to get her. Kasumi, okay. Huh. Bam, bam. The doors of the cars were forcefully opened and 3 black-suited men jumped out looking at the emergency staircase. Crap, our eyes met. Dang it. Oh boy, now they got your position. Ugh. The 3 of them began to clamber up the emergency exit. They already announced that they'd planned to be rough. That's messed up. This is pretty bad. As long as I don't stop breathing, they've probably been ordered to grab me no matter what, even if they gotta rip out one of my arms. Clank, 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 clank. Clank, 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 clank. Yeah. The heavy, wild footsteps became the helix and began to rise from the lower floors, getting closer. What's the plan, Anji? In the entrance lobby of the building, a woman with 7 black-suited guards behind her advanced at a leisurely pace. Seeing this ostentatious entrance, the security guards for the building ran up to them, asking if they had an appointment. Oh, here she is. Don't apologize, man.
当社ではご来賓の皆様にはフロントにてセキュリ
下がれ。私はお前たちの社長に呼ばれてきたんだよ。おこのぎ哲郎を呼んでおいで。呼びつけておいて出迎えもないとはね。これだから東京人は。
Yo, she came into the building talking smack. Off rip.
これは失礼。
Oh, hey, homie's here.
ようこそ後宮グループへ。スマデラかすみさん。
Okay, yo, let's get the info on her. Hold up. Daughter of the declining noble family, Sumadora. Ushiromiya Kiri's younger sister. Okay. She inspires her sisters, by an extension, Anji as well. She's the opposite of the free-wheeling person Kiri once was and holds appearance in high regards, possessing a strong ambition for philanthropy. However, this is just craving for themselves. Okay, towards the sister. There are several opposing factions in the Sumadora family, and they're constantly engaged in a secret feud over who will take over the vast wealth Anji holds. Wow! With his secretary behind him, Okanogi dashingly appeared from the elevator. Even though... Okay, I gotta turn up my volume a little bit. Even though both of them wore both smiles, they were wrapped in a tension reminiscent of the smell of gunpowder.
エンジェはどこ？姉さんのかわいいかわいいメイを迎えに来たのよ、私は。
Ushiromiyaグループでは時間厳守がモットーでしてな。時間を守れない人間は契約も守れないってのが先代会長のお言葉でして。
Can't keep time, can't keep contracts.
東京まで呼びつけてなんてざまなの？
Yeah?
逃がしたわね。
Uh-huh.
逃げられた。
Yo, I feel like if she snaps that, she would be scary, actually. Now you mention it.
こ
Yo.
れでも随分足止めはしたんです。さすがに蹴取られましてね。スマデラさんが時間通りに来てくれれば問題はなかったのですが。
Ooh.
これだから地方人はルーズで困るんです。
He's gonna laugh at her face.
今なんとこ
Ooh.
の私になんと
Clean your ears. You couldn't sense any of Kiri's open frankness at Kasumi's face. She wore the arrogance of the ancient Sumadora family towards the ruined Ushiromiya family. Dang. As well as pride, because she didn't want anyone to notice that her family was declining so much that they couldn't ignore the Ushiromiya family's wealth. Even at a glance, it was easy to understand why Anji hated her aunt so deeply. 100%. She couldn't stand being even a slight insult. And though she still smiled, her eyebrows twitched. Huh. At that time, the black-suited man behind Kasumi whispered to her.
エンジ様を発見しました。対応中です。
We are currently dealing with her.
あら間に合ってよかった、ありがとうねお好み。
Oh boy.
ようやくやんちゃなメイを連れて帰れそうだわ。私あの子と一緒にゆっくりとお茶室で
In
語
my
らいたく
tea
て
room,
お道具まで
my
準備
tools
して
of
待
her
ってた
torture room, more like. She probably gonna be sipping tea while torturing her. What the heck? Yo. And she had a smile on her face. Clank, 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 clank. As a violent sound drew of a helix, it rushed up at me from below, threatening to swallow me up. Of course, even if I fight, there's no way I'd be able to win. And yet, running into the building would be like jumping into a dead end of my own accord. My enemies will increase in numbers with time. If I don't do something here and now, I won't have any more chances to escape. What's the plan? Then 3 muscular black-suited men came into view below me. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3. 3 people. In other words, everyone who had gotten out of the car. Ooh, that means no one's in the car then? If there had been just one of them, I might have been able to drop-kick them or something and smash them in the head, which might have worked out. But it really would be impossible with 3 of them. Wait, 3? If there's just 3, I should be able to make it. I can do it. Oh. What's she gonna do?
バカやめろ。危ない。うわ
What? Basically, this one's like torture.
01より12確保したか。応答されたし。どうした？
What happened?
応答しろ。なんてやつだ。くそ。
What, she jumped off onto the car? Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. See, that worked out perfectly, didn't it? There was just the 3 of them after all. I've already tried that once from a higher place. I knew I'd be able to jump down just 3 floors. I had a feeling she was going to jump, but dang, 3 floors? It's a good thing the car came in was right beneath me. Okay. Even if it wasn't as pleasant as a trampoline, it broke my fall a little gently, a little roughly.
失礼しちゃうわ。ここまでへこむこともないだろう。
The roof of the car broke my fall, leaving a massive dent around my body. Cars are surprisingly delicate. I don't think it's because of my weight. You know, she had to put that in there. She had to say, it's not my weight. The cars are just delicate. Apparently the three people on the stairs hadn't planned on me jumping down. It seems they now realized that they'd been outwitted, and they were rushing down the stairs. I've got to run and escape while I have the chance. Yep, this is your chance. I move my body, making clunking sounds on the car roof. But I'd been naive. Of course they wouldn't all rush up the stairs without leaving one person behind. There was one black suited man left in the driver's seat of the car that had broken my fall. He stuck his head out the window, and when he realized that who had fallen on him, he jumped down. Hey, you get your kick now. In a rush, I jumped off the roof, but the black suited man's reactions were really fast. Either there was a massive reward for capturing me, or there had been a harsh punishment in store for them if they had let me get away. I think it's the punishment.
15確保確保
Dang.
気安く触らないで離して
I was mercilessly held down against the asphalt. Dang! I was being crushed face down, cornered, and pressed upon from above. It was a hold without a trace of elegance, but it was extremely practical and left me no room of resistance. I tried to push back with both hands, searching for a way to resist. But I was being pushed down solidly, and I couldn't even tear myself off the asphalt. Then another car came squealing, its tires as it slid to a sudden stop. Is it all over now? Oh! Allies? That man had been crushed and let me let out a sharp cry. He was yelling straight into my ear, making my left ear ring. What in the world? What in the world? Along with the black suit guy, I fell with a thunk. Okay, after landing face up, the first thing I saw was an arm stuck out right in front of my eyes. Who's this? Amakusa.
あんたどうしてここに
その話は巻いてからにしましょうぜ。
Okay.
お嬢、
Amakusa.
車へ早く。
Okay. Amakusa grabbed my arm, easily pulled me up, spinning me around with himself as the center of gravity. Yo! Music right now. Just when I thought it was a little like a dance, he flung me through and opened the door into the driver's seat. I climbed over the handbrake and slid into the passenger seat. Pushing me in, Amakusa also got in the driver's seat. I thought for a second, when I read Amakusa, I was about to read Akasaka. I was like, wait a second, hold up. Since we suddenly accelerated while I was still on all fours, I had to kick and struggle around the chair for a while, like a turtle that's been flipped over. Amakusa checked the rear view mirror for any cars in pursuit, but he flew into the artery of the big city without lowering his speed in the slightest. It's dangerous, man. We sewed our way between cars one after another. Ooh. Tokyo Drift is just like a chase scene in some action movie. I was shaken by this horrible driving and I had trouble sitting back down.
お嬢、お怪我は？
問題ないわ
Oh, he was? Okay.
人間って案外頑丈よ
Uh-huh.
私次からは下りのエレベーターを回したら窓から飛び降りることにするわ
お嬢の趣味はエアダイブらしいや。
They didn't give us a thing for him yet, right? Hey, man, I love that theme. Okay.
ただ、次からは落下傘をつけることをお勧めしますぜ。
Huh.
飛び降りた後に思い出せたらね
クール。
Cool. He smacked the steering wheel, got falling. We need an explanation for this flippantly talking man. Yo, that saxophone part right there. His name is Amakusa Juza. There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, because we got this. A former guard of Ava's, he's fundamentally a thrill seeker willing to take on dangerous jobs for very little pay. So he's just, yeah, thrill seeker indeed. At one point, he did work as a guard for Anji, but after repeatedly violating Ava's strict orders not to speak to her, Ava grew to dislike him and fired him. Makes sense. Anji seemed not to mind him around, as he would often chat with her. This man who had traveled between Japan, self-defense force, the Foreign Legion, and non-government military companies had a skill in counter sniping and protecting VIPs. He was originally from one of Then she's at the end because he chat. Okay, he was much younger than the rest of the guards, but contrary to his outwardly flippancy, he'd hopped from one airborne to the J's. Okay. After placing him in overseas private military companies, high-class security companies, making a pretty incredible pay of a unique career. Yeah, a unique career indeed for a unique guy. But I heard he deserved both the JSDF and the French Foreign Legion, and that he'll be arrested if he enters France again. Dang! Oh yeah, I'll make sure I do that. Once I end the stream, make sure I add that. Good look, yeah. Both these flippant episodes were very typical of him. The guards were sternly told not to chat with me unintentionally. He came and took a pass on me, didn't he? Aunt Eva was apparently particularly put off by that, and had supposedly dismissed him shortly after she died, yeah.
その軽口が懐かしいわ。クビになった後はどうしてたの？
ブラックウォーターでエクササイズの指導を。
At Blackwater.
中華で帰国したら、小此木社長に高給を提示されまして。
で、
High wage.
また脱走？こんな男、何の役に立つの
Yo,
かしら
this dude just deserting different
来週まで
places.
に帰
That's
りは
funny.
脱走にはなりませんので。
Huh.
話があったのは昨日です。お嬢が厄介な連中を呼び込むかもしれないと言われまして。
ま
Okay.
さにその通りで申し訳ないわね。
お嬢と面識があってドタバタの経験も豊富ってことでご指名が来たんでしょうぜ。お嬢のおかげでハッピーな休暇と小遣い稼ぎになりそうです。
Okay.
おこのぎさんがあんたを私の護衛に雇ったってこと？
お嬢に恩を売りたいんでしょうぜ。首の後、お好みの社長にはいろいろと世話になってましてね。
Okay.
いろいろと弱みを握られてんで逆らえんのですわ。
Dang. They're on you.
おこのぎさんの世話になると後々で
For real.
で、あんたは私をどこに連れて行くつもりなの？
どちらへでも
Anywhere.
週末までは雇われてます。
Oh, there we
そ
go.
れ以降は別料金。
Oh. Very shady. Oh, dang. That's I knew that. I knew it was something shady, but dang. That's this dude.
一日いくら？
Yo, this guy really don't care. He's just
5万で手を打ちま
does
す。
what he wants. I say 50,000.
経費は別ですぜ。
Okay. Of course, he
軽
would want
口
to
を
be
叩かな
paid.
いな
Yeah.
ら倍払うわ。雇用期間は未定。何週間かになるかも。
そりゃ大変だ。ボスに休暇の延長を電話しないとなりませんぜ。
私どうしてもあの日のことが調べたいの。
ああ、例のロッケン島の。
そうよ。12年前にあの島で何があったのか、
Okay.
私の手で納得がいくように調べたいの。
そんな昔のことを今さら調べて、今さら新しい発見がありますかね。
そうね。
Mhm.
だからこれは私の自己満足のための旅なのよ。それを終えたらネギでも背負ってスマデラの家に行くわ。
No. Okay.
蓮見おばさん、
Yeah, she wants to be able to
私
satisfied
にお
before
抹
she
茶をご
makes
馳
that
走したい
decision.
とか言ってたっけ。
And constantly says something about how she wants to serve some. Huh.
白材の上に正座させられて石でも抱かされながらのお茶かしら。
Huh. Yeah.
そりゃおっかねえや。
These car beeping sounds. Okay, yeah, what's going on back here?
見失いました。
Oh, y'all are dead. You miss them. A single man thought to be in an association assisted in their escape. Oh, judged by his possession of a stun gun and his driving skills, he's no amateur. Oh boy.
そう。ありがとう。残念よ、おこのぎ。これがあなたのお返事だということでよろしいかしら？
Oh, whatever do you mean?
逃がしたのはあんたのヘマだ。俺の知ったこっちゃないね。
Yeah, he's like, yo, that's not my problem.
あなたにもぜひ今度お抹茶をご馳走したいわね。
Uh-huh.
京都においでの際にはぜひお
She's
立ち寄りなさい。
over here trying to take you out, man. I wouldn't go.
あれもう帰っちまうのかい？お茶漬けでも食ってけばいいのに。
Oh. I was expecting her to laugh like that. With her back still facing Okanogi, she laughs softly, but with an increasing shrill and hateful tone, using that as a substitute for a sharp, parting remark. Just as she stopped laughing, her features suddenly changed to look like a demon's. But because her back was facing him, Okanogi couldn't see that expression. Okanogi watched her go, laughing coolly. His secretary whispered over his shoulder.
よろしいのですか？エンジェお嬢様は我が社の筆頭株主です。スマデラ家が後見人になれば。
知ってる。だがな、うちも天下の後宮だ。舐められてたまるかってんだ。
Huh?
しか
World
し
famous
あいつ
Ushiromiyas.
うまく立ち回ってくれたようだな。あとはエンジェちゃんの好きにさせるさ。頼むぜ天草。
かすみ様、逃走車両はレンタル、提示した免許証は偽装とのこと。
Okay,
明
nice,
らかにプロで
nice.
す。
Yep.
おそらく車両は放棄するでしょう。追跡は困難です。警察
Yep,
に
hard
追わ
to
せます。
track her down.
そうね。
Ooh. Oh, gonna get police involved? Oh
家出
boy.
娘の捜索願いでも出そうかしら。税金を納めてるんだもの。警察にもたまには役に立ってもらわなきゃ。
She said, yo, we're paying our taxes, so yeah, put them to
母
work.
上に私にお任せをと単価を切って
Oh,
お
what?
屋敷を出てきたんですよ。
Oh,
あ
okay.
なた、私にさらに恥をかかせるおつもり？あんたらまとめてお抹茶を振る舞った方が良さそうね。地下のお茶室は狭いから順番待ちの行列になっちゃうかしら。
全力で捜索します。
Okay. Huh.
本当に可愛い子ね。
Really
姉さん
over
に
here.
本当にそっくり。
Scary
自
lady.
分勝手で自由奔放なあたりが本当にそっくり。
Mm.
もう姉さんにしか見えなくなってきたわ。
Huh.
本当に楽しみよ。姉さんの娘をお茶室にお招きできるなんてね。
Why that transition sound scare me, man? What?
スマデラ家、動きが早かったわね。
Uh-huh.
私、おこのぎさんに売られた？
No, actually the
ご冗談。
opposite. He actually helped you a
俺の
lot.
クライアントですぜ。お嬢を売ったなら俺を雇ったりはしませんぜ。
True.
それもそうね。
ああ、だから3階でエレベーターを降りたんですか。
地下駐車場に車が待ってるなんて手際が妙に良すぎたから、おこ
Ah.
のぎさんに売られ
Okay.
たかもしれないって思って。駐車場に待ち伏せがいたかどうかは今となっては証明不能だけどね。
なるほどね。社長め、昨日お嬢に信用されてないらしい。
Makes sense.
その地下の車って俺のことです。
It was his. Okay.
天草のことだったの？
So he was in the basement.
着い
Garage.
たエレベーターが空だったんで焦りましたぜ。連中の
Oh,
無
yeah,
線
because
を
it went
盗聴
down.
できてなきゃ今頃どうなってたやら。
Yeah, true. Yeah,
つま
different
り何？
situation.
私が素直におこのぎさんを信じて駐車場に行ってれば、 私は3階から飛び降りるなんて真似する必要もなかったってこと
Yep.
そ
Basically,
うなりますな。
have to jump on that car, get yourself slammed into the asphalt and stuff.
結
And,
果オーライですがね。
but yeah, then you know we're here now, so. What the heck? If I hadn't suspected President Okanogi, I could have easily escaped without getting caught in a tough spot. Hey, but with more action-packed, President Okanogi might have sold me out. No, since Paranoia told me that it was better to assume that he sold me out, I supposed and concluded that he sold me out. Because of my inability to believe in him, regardless of his truth, my truth became he sold me out. Yeah, I thought back on President Okanogi's words. Can you really call truth without certainty truth? Truth can change completely depending on whether you have love or not. In the end, perhaps truth itself doesn't exist. There are many interpreted truths, as there are people who speak of the truth. If I can accept something that fluid as truth, where does the truth that I really want to find exist? And is it something I'll be able to see with my eyes? Even if someone sticks the truth right there in front of me and says that it's the truth, I might not be able to see it. Huh.
愛がなければ見えないか。
Hey!
あなたのかけらは随分と賑やかね。退屈しないわ。
Huh.
あなたは言ったわ。12年前の真実を探れと私に命じた。でも、なんだかわからなくなってしま
I'm
った。
not getting.
何が？
Yeah, what's up?
真実って何？人の数だけ真実がある。人の数だけ解釈がある。そしてそれは主観によって歪められ、いくらでも姿を変える。
Yes.
真実っ
Yeah,
てもの
okay.
はそんなにも不定形であやふやなものなの？
Hmm.
そうよ。
Wait, go back to that whole paragraph. There are as many interpretations or people those who can... Okay. Okay. Yep.
真実は不定形。
Mm-hmm.
粒子のようである。
Okay. Follow.
波のようでもあり、相反する形状を同時に持つ。箱の中の猫が生きていると思おうが死んでいると思おうが自由。でも真実はとても繊細。それは観測されただけで姿を変えてしまうの。
シュレディンガーの猫箱とかいう話？寝言よ。箱を開ければ真実はわかる。開ける前の議論なんて机上の空論もいいところ。
そうね。にもかかわらずその空論を否定するには箱を開ける必要がある。開けられない箱の中身についてのあらゆる想像は否定不能。
Yeah.
つまりは真実ということ。
Mm-hmm.
真実は否定されない限りその形状を維持する。
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that
真
makes
実は
sense.
観測されない限りその形状を維持する。
Hmm.
つまり暴けなきゃどんな妄言も真実たり得るわけね。
ええ。無限の想像はそれらが互いに矛盾していたとしても否定され
Angie always
ず同時に真
jumping
実
off
として
stuff.
存在できる。
家族みんなが六軒島の魔女に囚われて永遠に12年前に閉じ込められているというめちゃくちゃな話すら12年前に何があったかわからない限り真実として存在できる。
Mm-hmm.
ベアトリーチェという魔女は12年前の六軒島に無限の想像の余地をこじ開け、
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
そこを猫箱として全てを飲み込んだ。開かれぬ箱の中の全ては真実。
Yeah. That's right. We don't know what happened in the island, so it becomes endless.
閉まったままならね。私がこじ開ければいいだけの話。
Mm-hmm.
でもその箱は12年前に閉じられどこにあるのかもわからない。仮に六軒島に訪れたとしても 私は荒れ果てた島で12年前の何を知ることができるというの？
You won't know until you see. Yeah.
何を知ることができるのかしら。いずれにせよそれは1998年という12年後の未来を自由に闊歩できる最後の魔女エンジェ・ベアトリーチェにしかでき
The
ない。
final witch. Huh.
ベアトリーチェのゲーム版は1986年
October
10
4th.
月4日から
October
5日の
5th.
2日間、つまりそれはあなたが彼女のゲーム版の外へ自在に動ける駒だということ、そしてベアトリーチェですらこのゲーム版を超えた未来へは干渉できない。
そうやって言われると、私ってかなり優秀でずるい駒だわ。
あなたが身を置く
Overpowered
12
player.
年後という未来は確かに遠いわ。しかし駒は未来に位置すれば位置するほど強い力を持つの。言ったでしょ。真実は観測されると姿を変える。
Yep. It does. Change his truth once.
そういえばこんな話を聞いたことがあるわ。ある日突然ケンタウルス座の恒星が爆発してしまっても、その爆発の光が地球に届くには 4.4 光年だから4年半の月日が必要になる。
そう、
4.4 light
つまり
years.
ケンタウルスの太陽がすでになくなっているとしても、地球人は4年半の間その事実を知覚できない。光より早く知覚する手段は存在しないのだから。
When we learned that the sun of Centaurus has exploded. My thing not working? Okay. I thought my thing froze. I was about to be mad. We Earth people will paint over our history of 4.5 years ago with a new truth. We will revise history with a new fact that exploded 4.5 years ago. However, for 4.5 year period until we learn that, despite the fact that it has already died, the mistaken truth. Wait, what? We learned that sunset uploaded. We Earth people will. Okay, I follow. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. The mistaken truth that the sun of Centaurus still exists will be able to exist as truth. The truth of the future wins against the truth of the past.
そうよ。もともとロッケン島の事故はただそれだけならばエヴァおばさんと後宮家の財産をめぐる
Yeah.
陰謀疑惑でしかなかった。
It did.
しかしそれが後年
It was dramatized and linked to the occult, and the conspiracy was painted over by the legend of the witch, Beatrice. Even though it was a clamber over as a conspiracy at the time of the crime, later on, strange occult theories which claimed that it was the work of the witch ran rampant and began to paint over the truth of October 5th, 1986. The conspiracy theories will probably be forgotten over time, and only the more bizarre, oppressive witch theory will continue to remain as superstition, eventually covering up the conspiracies.
そう、恒星爆発の光が地球に届くまでの間の虚偽の真実が陰謀説という人間説だったかのよう。数年後に漂着した手紙入りのワインボトル、メッセージボトルがそれをオカルト説という魔女説に遡って塗り替え始めた。そうよ、魔女なんて1986年の時点では存在しなかった。その数年後にメッセージボトルによって私たち未来の人間に観測されたから魔女がロッケン島を支配した。
少し修正が必要よ。1986年の時点でも魔女は存在できた。無限に存在できるあまたの可能性の中の一つとしてね。
確かに、観測されたら消えてしまう。猫箱の中に縮こまってね。だからメッセージボトルは悪質なのよ。魔女は箱の外に出ようとした。自らを観測させて魔女説以外の可能性を淘汰した。つまり自らを否定できないように 魔女説以外の全ての可能性を否定したということ。なんてこと。つまりベアトリーチェは悪魔の証明を正攻法で成し遂げたのよ。そしてそれは初めから魔女の計画に組み込まれていた。
メッセージボトルは1986年より未来に観測される情報ね。ベアトリーチェにもバトラにも観測できない。
Can't be observed by
演じベア
those
ト
two.
リーチェ
Yeah.
にしか
Yep.
観測できない。
Okay, I follow. That makes sense.
本当は
Yeah.
メッセージボトルのことなんて
Cheese.
調べたくなかっ
Yeah,
た。だってそれを読むことは魔女の言い分を聞くのに同じ。魔女説なんて妄言を無視している私には時間の無駄でしかないと思ってた。でもおこのぎさんに言われたわ。片方の目だけじゃ物事を立体的に見られないって。
魔女否定の視点と同時に魔女肯定の視点も必要ということ。それは正しい考え方よ。視点の数は分母に同じ。視点の数が1では分子である謎はわずかほども減らない。しかし、視点の数が増えれば増えるほど謎は割り算され
It's
て
be divided. Yep. Okay.
分かってるわ。
Yep. Me
事
too.
件の数
Okay.
年後、近隣の島に流れ着いたメッセージボトル。それは神塚の手に渡った。アポイントは一応取ってあるの。
Okay. I was about to hear Ava's say from Okanogi. Next up, the witches say, why don't I listen to Beatrice's say? Okay. So that was 250 and oh, it's now 250. Okay. 250. Okay, first day. Okay, now we're back to October 4th, 1986. Who we see? Who we at? Where we at?
余命3ヶ月。
Well, everyone, I'm going to end the stream right now. We'll continue with October next on Thursday. We'll try to get the Thursday stream going next week, this week, but not going to end right here. Why does she have to be the one we come back to first? Oh man, yeah, we'll continue back with Ava next time. Why Ava? Okay, I'm following with where they're going with the storyline, because we have Anji who's doing that thing, and that'll make sense. For me to explain it would be me making it more confusing for myself, but I'm following it all. Yeah, why did it gotta be her? I have everyone else. Why did it have to be her? I didn't want to see her, so I keep hitting my microphone. But yeah, we'll be back on Thursday for Umineko. We'll continue with now back in 1986, October 4th, and back with Ava. Back with Ava. But yeah, thank you for tuning in for the stream. Wait, let me end the poll. More people choose fire over water. She basically described herself as like the fourth more important person in the story. Yeah, she did. Really did. She really did establish herself as an important character. Yeah, after Beatrice battle. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Ava became a key player. I would never have saw that coming until episode 3. But yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to add. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. Until Thursday, I have some videos up on the channel. If for those who have been watching the Spikes Family videos, Toho Animation does not like me, or Toho Production. It was taken down. I just have to change some things about it, but yeah, those will be back up and stuff. But yeah, I have some other videos on the channel. I'll be recording some other stuff too, and yeah, I also have the Danganronpa streams up on YouTube as well soon too. So yeah, until then, again, enjoy your weeks. Thank you for tuning in for the stream, enjoying the interaction and whatnot. We'll be back with Ava. So yeah, again, that's all I have to say. I gotta go. Later. Peace out. Ciao. Sayonara. Adios. Amigos.